helped us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
That's cool.
Like what?
Quarians.
Tell me about your people.
Tell me about your
lives aren't
people.
easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet.
What is happening in chat right now?
There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong.
What's up, Ovi?
We have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
One child?
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Wouldn't by default only being allowed to have one child decline your population? Oh gosh, Ovi, fun times, fun times. Well, at least the first week isn't that bad.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
I know, right, Demon Whistler? Maybe not like one child. I would say like start off with like, okay, something reasonable, like I don't know, like 3 to 5. 5 seems like a lot, but like you have people like the people that have 5 kids are also the people that have, you know, 6, 7, 8 kids. So it's like cut them down first and just cap it at 5, and then kind of like, okay, now the average is most people are having 5 kids at most, and it's like, okay, time to go down to 3. But it's like the people that hit the 5 kids are the people that go up to like 7, 8, 9, etc. kids, you know? Whereas I feel like if you have 1 kid, you're only gonna have 1 to 2, most commonly maybe up to 3 kids.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranked military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule
5 kids?
any
Yo,
decision
5 kids is
by the
definitely a bit
Conclave
much.
in case of emergency.
Trust me, that's way too much.
To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty. And they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled
barely paying
the
attention to this.
4
I'm just trying
times.
to get to know her.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned
I don't
on
want
us.
5 kids. Hell no.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to
But if you're
serve
gonna
as an automated
initiate a
manual
rule-
labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began.
I love Grant.
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
Damn.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
See you later.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Alright, let's go do a mission. Oh, is this my quarters? No, this is where I was. What's over here? Is this just a circle? Yep. Just a circle. Alright. Let's go do a mission. If your country give you in each kids, you have $170 a month. I will have 5 kids. What does that mean, Blackshack? I don't understand what that means. You're saying that the government will give you $170 a month for each kid? Yeah, it does cost. It probably costs way over that a month to raise one kid. You're probably not like profiting. It's probably if you're looking to make money off having kids, I don't think that's gonna. I think you're gonna be unpleasantly surprised. Alright. So we're gonna go find Liara. Liara's dig site. But where is she? We don't know, so we just gotta pick a planet. Okay. This music reminds me of like the building music in Dark Cloud. Has anybody ever played Dark Cloud? This music reminds me of I don't know, it just reminds me of like the menu music or something. Sparta! Oh cool, these are all like Greek cities or something. Let's go to Sparta. I think that the work of raising kids, 3 kids, Blackjack, is not worth that much money, even if you were.
Got your back, Commander.
Hey, Waletsky, thanks for the 8-month resub. I remember Dark Cloud, it was such a good game. Dude, how the hell? I don't understand. Is it supposed to pop up somewhere? Am I supposed to just guess? That looks like a cool planet. Okay, I'm not seeing like... Of course it's gonna be the last one I check. Oh, it's letting me land here. Let's land here. Alright, so, Tally, you are done, so. I like Erdnot a lot. Or Rex, sorry. I like Rex. And, Garrus, and then I guess we need to just level up Garrus's tech more. But Rex is a nice carry. Discussing Blackjack's get-rich-quick scheme. I just don't think that, like... I think that, like... I don't know. Debris, stronghold, anomaly. Let's go check out the debris. I think that that money isn't everything. I think that happiness is important, fulfillment is important. I think, like, you know, those factors also come into consideration. When you have a kid, thanks, Gregor. When you have a child, it is proven that your happiness overall goes down, but your fulfillment increases. And I think that with the more kids you have, you know, I think that with the more kids that you have, your happiness is gonna continue to go down, while your fulfillment isn't gonna go as high. Like, okay, let's say you have one kid and this is your happiness, this is your fulfillment. You have one child. Happiness goes down, but fulfillment goes up by that amount. But I think, like, as you have more kids, your happiness will go down more than your fulfillment is increasing. And then I think that's like, and then you, let's say you add money to this. Money is just not gonna make you that much more happier to counteract how negative having kids is. I know it sounds really bad to explain it this way, but okay, there's nothing here. Let's go over to this anomaly. But I'm just saying, like, life isn't a Sims game, please. It's. I'm not saying it's a Sims game, but I mean, it's a way to explain things. Just saying, like, having 3 kids to have more money, you're not gonna make up the happiness that you lost from having those kids. I'm not saying having kids is a bad thing. I mean, having kids is very fulfilling. I'm not against it. I don't think that kids are terrible or anything. I'm putting it in a very, like, logical, analytical way. Diminishing returns, yeah. Yeah, and we're full. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's only one way to feel fulfillment in life, right? Like, having kids is not one way to be fulfilled. Obviously, it's a really significant way to feel fulfillment. It's a very impactful decision to make. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Billy, yeah. I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying having kids is bad. Like, just because I'm saying you lower your happiness, it doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Obviously, there are different ways that you'll find joy, but there is a lower overall happiness. Or Lowco being cold-hearted. It's not really. It's not about cold-hearted. I have nothing against large families. I mean, cover artifacts. Shit, I just lost my chance. Oh god, that was close. Did you get a science degree in college? Yeah, could you tell? It's not clear who lived here, but it appears to have been abandoned for some time. The container and the tent held, among other things, one of the matriarch Delanaga's writings. Interesting. That's out Cicero. Yeah, Wiener. Oh my god, they didn't even change the sounds. What didn't they change the sounds of? The sounds of what? Yeah, Peter, that's what I was referencing. That idea. Yeah, Faye. Peter. I don't know, like, personally, I don't know where, I don't have plans to have kids. I'm not like, okay, I want kids by the time I'm like 30 or whatever. I just don't have any thoughts about them. Like, I don't have any feelings either way. I can tell you, I'm not having, if I have kids, I'm not having like 10 kids. I'll have like maybe 2 max. Oh god, things are shooting at me. But I don't really have any feelings towards no kids or kids right now. That's not really, I'm not really at a stage in my life where I'm thinking about that in any way. Okay, I'm potato aiming. I think I got it. They're like in the mountains. No less than 24 kids. Alright, let's go into this building.
Heading out.
We don't have taxes? How do you not have taxes? How does your government make money then? You don't have taxes on anything? Okay, you know what? This place doesn't seem very friendly. Okay, so Rex is equipped with a pistol because he literally doesn't listen to what I say. Garrus, just use an sniper, I think? Let me actually check, because Garrus is gonna have a lot of points. He doesn't even have electronics right now. How do I unlock electronics? Dampening, assault training. Oh wow. You need to get his electronics up, right? I think we want him trained in snipers too. Let me understand, you like children but not so much. I'm just indifferent at this stage of my life about having children. Like I don't hate kids. I mean I've been around kids. But I'm not like, oh no, I don't want kids, or oh yes, I want kids. Like I literally just don't have like an opinion right now. What's up, Unlimited? My country is an oil country, it sells oil, but yeah, but I mean, I would assume like, I didn't know that was government, like funded. I thought it was, you know, private companies and corporations. What's up, Tokyo? Okay, we need to do a lot of things. Let's go. We need at least the sniper skill. We probably want to put more points here. I do want to get electronics unlocked, and then obviously we're gonna need decryption too. It's like a lot of points. Okay, whatever. Okay, here we go. Alright. Rex has some points too. No, Chef Onion, I'm sorry. I mean, you can be a child of the loony bin. Lowco cares not if oh, does Garrus not have armor? Oh right, we haven't used him in a while. The best part of kids is giving them back to their parents. Nourishment, I can change my own diaper.
Got
That's
your
good,
back,
Cookie.
Commander.
Loafer with the 4-month resub. Thank you so much, Loafer. Alright, we've got 6 more points to spend. Let me focus. Yes. Equip heavy armor. Apparently stasis is good. That seems good. We're gonna need more points in the shotguns. Okay, I've got some points as well. Oh, I see the Medigel costs. Still costs a unit. Trained hard. I'm so proud of you, Cookie. I'm so proud of you. Kinda wanna do... That seems pretty good. Advanced shield boost. I don't think my shields are that high that I need that right now. Okay. I don't have any armor to give him. Can give him a modification. Let's give him some shields. Is there a better sniper? Okay, slightly less accurate, a lot more damage though, so I think we're gonna equip this. I'm gonna equip my sniper too. Do I have my assassination skill? No. Let's move this to 5, and let's move this to 3, and let's move assassination. Boom. Boom! Save. God, this aim though. Let's just get to a corner. Can I aim? Okay, okay, alright, this is going down. Ow. Whoa, what the hell is that? Okay. God, the accuracy on this thing is driving me crazy. Hey, bye, story. Can I go this way? No. Flanking. Alright, bringing out the sniper. Woo! Get wrecked! The snipe! Got him! Got him! What class? Soldier. What's up, ping you? Oh, my group's abilities? Maybe. Fuel tank. Could have blown that up. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Alright, let's save. Don't judge my strats. Those are my pro strats, okay? They are strats. They are strats. You know, just because I run into people's faces doesn't mean that's not a strategy. Don't judge me. Just checking the